Somebody holler, make the exchange, make the exchange. Here's the thing. The store or wherever you go to buy a product, it is their assumption that when you walk into the place that you already have the money necessary to purchase whatever is in the store, right? If they didn't believe it, well, in some cases they don't, but they'll walk up to you and say, can I help you, assist you with anything? Is there anything you want? So they're making the assumption that you already have the money you need to make the exchange for the product. Well, in this case, the Most High, he ain't making no assumptions. When he asks you for faith, he's asking you for something he already gave you. Amen. Look at somebody and just tell them, say, I already got the gift of faith. And it was given to me. And let me explain something to you. It wasn't given to you. It wasn't given to you in no measurements either. Y'all ain't going to help me. In other words, I want you to nudge somebody and say, I have all the faith I need to pull heaven into the earth. Say it again. Say, I have all the faith I need to pull heaven into the earth. Now, how do you know this? Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. Watch what it says. Somebody say, I got all the faith that I need. Come on. Move with me. Come on. It says, for I say, through the grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly according as God has dealt to every man what? The word the means, it is a definitive word. It means he's given you all the faith you need. In the church, traditionally, this scripture was, you hear people say he's given every man a measure of faith, but the pastor says the measure of faith. He's given every man all the faith they need. Turn to somebody and say, I got all the faith I need. I just got to understand its value and its worth, and I got to make an exchange. And so he's already given me what I need to be able to make exchanges with him to pull out of glory what I need in heaven into the earth realm. See, you panic over money, but heaven treats money like trash. Let me talk to this side over here. Heaven treats money like trash. Ain't nobody panicking over money because they walking on money. They got streets made of gold in heaven. So he ain't worried about no money. You worried about money, and all he's done is giving your faith as an exchange to make sure you have what you need in the earth. Matter of fact, what you worrying about is trash in heaven. Well, I thought I had a believer in the building. Man, listen, what you worried about they walking on means they got dominion and authority over it, and they control it. And I'm trying to tell you, with your faith, you control it. All you got to use is the faith that he's giving you. Ain't nobody sick in heaven. Ain't nobody dying in heaven. It ain't no testimony when you get to heaven and you say, oh, I got to heaven and I don't have no cancer no more when I crossed over to the other side. He don't get glory from that. When he get glory is when you pull no sickness in heaven into the earth. Am I talking? And they tell you that you got pneumonia and there ain't no way to come back. My friend Elder Jeffrey told some years ago he lived, and they was telling him how long he would live and everything, and he had a liter of fluid on his lungs, and he preached all over the country about 15, 20 years. Y'all ain't gonna help me. And they kept saying he would die any minute now. And if he kept on preaching, he was gonna die. And he kept on preaching because he understood that his life was not in their hands. I need you to nudge somebody and say, your life ain't in their hands. Your life is in the Father's hands. And if he's spoken a word over you, you ain't going nowhere until that word come to pass. That was a good place to shout because Satan's been trying to place fear in your heart. But if you would live by faith, you'd have faith over fear and let fear know, hey, I ain't out of here until he's done with me anyway. Am I talking? So what he does is he's giving you healing as an avenue so that he can get glory through other people. So he has to heal you from epilepsy to let other people who are dealing with epilepsy know you don't have to die. Healing is the children's bread. I wish I had 3 people in here that would testify. He heals you from heart disease so somebody else know you don't have to die from heart disease. Man, I thought I had some help up in here. Look at somebody and say, you just need to exchange your faith. I need somebody that got some real faith to just turn to somebody and say, your family's already healed. Come on, turn to them and say, your husband's already saved. Come on, turn and say your husband's already delivered. Come on, say he's already set free. If you believe it, why don't you just bounce right there and shout in your seat for him and let him know it's already done. But what it's going to take for you to do is every day get up and exchange your faith so you can get what is in heaven into the earth realm. Somebody holler, make the exchange.